Are you scared of doing a handstand? If you're anything like me, you're scared of doing a handstand because of one simple thing, and that's probably injury. You're scared of getting hurt. So a lot of people, when they get into the handstand, they get up and they're scared of falling over. They don't know how to catch themselves, and they don't understand where they are in space. So what I'm gonna teach you today is how to do the handstand in multiple ways, and not how to do it specifically, because there's millions of tutorials out there on how to do that, but you can definitely learn all the ways to fall so that you can try unlimited times without getting hurt. Now again, there's many ways to do a handstand. You can start from this position and you can jump up into it, like how some people get their hips up, and then once you get your hips up, then you can get your legs up. That's pretty cool, but there's other ways. The way that I learned it is more of a calisthenic way, where I put my arms down and I learned how to hold this position as long as I could. This is a type of pike position. If you hold a pike, you go straight over and then you pull your arms down. This lifts your legs, and this actually gets you up. If you do that enough times, you'll be able to lift your legs up into a handstand. So again, pike, getting low, leaning in, and then going in. Now, as you saw, there's many ways to learn the handstand, including going against the wall, doing it the calisthenics way, kicking it up, even starting from the L-sit. You can get in between right here and then push up. Now, I haven't been working out, so I'm really weak right now. My apologies. But the idea of the handstand is very scary for people because they're scared of falling over. So let's go over what I think we should learn today if you want to do unlimited handstands. So again, this is not a tutorial on how to do a handstand. This is how to fall when you're in the handstand. So if you can already do a kick up, and try to hold a little bit, then you're already on your way to learning how to do this next step. So what I really recommend is learning how to do the forward roll, where you get your hands almost in a pike. You can get in your position of like a pike here, and then pull your head around here. And this position allows you to basically have unlimited mobility into the roll. As you can see, I can even get on the top of my head, and this actually leads into other things like the kip up, which I'm not teaching today either, but if you can do the handstand and fall into the roll, which is what I'm gonna teach next, you can basically unlock unlimited mobility. So let's try it. The first one, again, when you kick up, you're in a handstand. This allows you to know, like, if I pull my legs over myself, like let's say it starts falling this way, people can do the back bend and catch themselves, right? So if you can learn how to get into this back roll, as you see, if you just pull your head straight back, you're gonna bang on your head. So I highly recommend learning how to get into this part right here, how to get into there really smoothly. Boom. And then if you can pull your head to the side, to the right, or to the left, that's really useful. So I'll show that. So right here, I'll pull my head straight, and then I go back down. But when I go back, if I go straight back, see my head is stuck here. So I have to pull it either to the right to get around here, or to the right or the left. It doesn't really matter which way you go, just pull your head to the side, and this allows you to get into the forward roll. So again, when you're gonna fall over, all you're gonna be doing is you're gonna be starting from a higher position to get into this roll. So first you're starting low, you push off your legs and get into that position I'm talking about. Boom, right? So you push, if you get into that position at a higher point, see my hips are higher, and now I'm gonna try to get onto my back. See, there's more impact, but at least there's not a lot of like slamming going on. And then if I get into the handstand, I'm gonna bend my arms just like I did with the pike position. I'm gonna bend them, and that allows me to get into this position right here. So I'm here, and then when I fall, boom, I'm okay. I fall into the very upper part of my back, the shoulder blades. So as you see, the forward roll is very important. The next one's going to be a cartwheel variation. So if you didn't know, a handstand is just a cartwheel stopped. 1, 2, stop. Oh my gosh. And then you can pull it over, right? 1, 2, over, over. So a cartwheel, if it's done incorrectly or correctly, doesn't really matter, can be made into a handstand. So if you go straight, 1, 2, over. And see, I can fall and not get hurt because I can get into a back bend, tap it, fall into the upper back. Now the upper back is super resilient, but if you fall on the lower back, like around here, it's gonna hurt. So you have to usually roll into this part of your back, this mid to lower back. But if you're gonna land, I recommend this upper, the scapula area. You can like land on that pretty hard and it doesn't hurt that bad. So I recommend just learning how to get into that consistently. So the cartwheel is super important so that when you are in the handstand, you can always go left or right out of the handstand. So I get up, my legs out, it's fine. And the moment I start losing control, I can pull my legs to the right, I can pull it to the left, right? If you learn different styles of handstand, you can even learn gumbies, which instead of going on the inside, you learn how to go on the outside, which is a whole other move. But these are all ways that you can avoid getting hurt when you're falling down. So again, cartwheels, if you do the handstand, falling over, cartwheel. You can even put your other hand down as you're falling to catch that. So again, you're in a cartwheel, 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I can do it on my left as well, go 1, 2, 3, 4, and get it the other way, and go Gumby the other way. So again, try all of those movements. They're gonna make you very comfortable with falling over. So just to review, if you're in the handstand, be ready to fall on all axes of your body where your hands are. And this will make it almost impossible to get hurt, as you can see. Again, if I worked out more, I'd be even more resilient. And I'm not even as flexible as I used to be. Even though I got injured on my lower back, I'm still able to do all these movements. So I highly recommend practicing just doing the handstand and falling over as many times as you can, staying as low as you can to the ground. So when you're doing your handstand, if you're gonna fall, learn all the different variations. So as I mentioned earlier, if you can do the forward roll, that's great. But let's say you can't get to the floor early enough, that's when you do the back bend, back arch variation. So when you're up and you fall over, if you can get really comfortable getting into your bridge, then you can push up, and you can feel like the force if you were to fall down. So really get comfortable falling over forward, of course falling over back the normal way you came, falling over to the side. And as you can see, every time I fall, I do a little tap with my other hand. So if I start falling to the left, I tap and I push. I fall this way, I move my hand to compensate and counterbalance depending on where I'm going. Again, the Gumby allows you to go all the way around. So look up that move. I can do a tutorial for how to handstand, how to Gumby, how to macaco, how to do all those movements. So if you're interested, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you want to see more, and thank you for watching. Peace out. Bang!